Hey guys, it's Jeff, and with the watchOS 5.1.2 update today, we are now seeing the long-awaited Ecg feature that Apple announced at their September event just a few months ago. So let's take a look at this new feature specific to the Apple Watch Series 4. Before we get started though, this episode is sponsored by NordVPN. NordVPN is by far the best VPN service, which makes it fast and easy to protect your browsing experience on the internet. NordVPN works for both Mac and PC and also works on iOS and Android as well. So to check out more info on NordVPN and get started today, check out that link in the video description below. Okay, so before we get started, just a quick explanation. Ecg stands for electrocardiogram, which is basically the process of measuring electrical activity of the heart via an individual's skin. Now, this is in fact the same thing as an EKG, so don't mistake the two for being different, but nevertheless, let's move on to a live demo of the Apple Watch Series 4 and the new Ecg feature. First, to activate this feature, you definitely need to be updated to watchOS 5.1.2 on your Apple Watch Series 4, and you might want to update your iPhone to the latest version of iOS as well to access the health data from the Ecg feature. To update your watch, just go into the Apple Watch app and then onto the general menu, and from there tap on software update. You'll see the available update, and once it's complete, you can move on to testing out this new feature. Okay guys, so we have the iPhone updated here. We'll just go ahead and verify that this is the about screen, and we have a build number of 16C50. That is 12.1.1 of iOS, and then we'll go ahead and just set that down. And we also updated our Apple Watch Series 4. So this is updated to watchOS 5.1.2, which just came out today. So we'll go ahead and look for that Ecg app. Should be on your watch face here. There it is. So that is the Ecg app. And we need to go and set up the health app, or set up Ecg via the health app on the iPhone. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll go to the health app here, and it is basically just showing us the setup process for the Ecg feature and explaining what the Ecg app and feature is. So we'll just go ahead and set that up and put in our date of birth. So this is really cool. It kind of gives you a rundown of what an Ecg is. I kind of already explained this, but it's really nice that Apple did include this whole kind of startup page for you guys. So we'll go ahead and click continue. And then these are the results that you might be seeing. So it kind of gives you some information on what you will be seeing in the graphs, but we'll go ahead and get on with that. And then go ahead, and it basically says you cannot detect a heart attack, blood clots, and so on and so forth. And definitely rely on a doctor, not your Apple Watch, for any serious medical issues. So we'll go ahead, click continue. And then we'll go ahead and take our first Ecg. So let's go ahead and open up the Ecg app here on the Apple Watch. So that is what it looks like there. And then we'll go ahead to take Accurate Ecg. Your Apple Watch needs to be snug on the wrist. And yes, that is pretty snug on my wrist. So that is a really cool animation there. Looks like Apple was definitely right in saying that their animations are very cool. So what we'll be doing is we'll actually be touching this digital crown here. And what's interesting is Apple only has one point of contact for the Ecg. Obviously, that's the crown. So we're basically creating a loop from our body to the Apple Watch via pressing down on this crown. Typically, a hospital Ecg or EKG will have 12 points of contact, which makes it a little bit more accurate. But this will do. As I said, this isn't the most accurate. So basically, this is kind of like a general sense of your heart rhythm or sinus rhythm. So this is really cool. I like the animations that you see on screen. This is a live reading of your sinus rhythm, so that's really cool. And as you can see, note Apple Watch never checks for heart attacks. It does say that on screen. So they are basically telling you this is not an end-all solution for heart attack prevention or heart attack detection, anything like that. But we'll go ahead. We have sinus rhythm. Beats per minute is pretty high, but that's just because we have some lights on us here. But go ahead and go down here, and if I'm not feeling well, I can add some symptoms. So that's really cool. I can kind of save exactly, how I'm feeling at that moment. But this is really cool. So we go ahead and click on done, and then go ahead and take a look at our results via the health app. So it just popped up here, and it looks like we can view our test that we did. So we can see our sinus rhythm, we can see our average beats per minute, start time, end time, and kind of like all the hardware that we have here as well. So that's really cool. So this is a really cool kind of integration with the help app. Now, another thing that we can do is export a PDF for our doctor. So I can go ahead and export this as a PDF and share that with my medical doctor. So that's really cool. I think that's a really nice feature to have, and there will be further integration with health record systems and everything like that. So just for the fun of it, we'll go ahead and record one more for you guys and kind of talk about exactly what this feature will be doing for you. So as you can see, pops up here with the very nice kind of display of the heart and, wishy-washy particles there. And we will go ahead and hold our finger on the crown to start the whole process. Now, as far as accuracy goes, I touched on that a little bit before. This is only one point of contact, so the accuracy, Apple said this is just kind of like for more information. It's not really the end-all kind of information source for heart health and everything like that. So you should definitely consult a doctor if you have any other issues. But yeah, if you guys are wanting to try this feature for yourself and you are not in the United States, unfortunately it isn't working for any other country. So definitely stay tuned for an upcoming video on how I will show you basically getting it in every country. But yeah, that is the ECG feature. It looks awesome, feels awesome. I definitely think this is a step in the right direction. For those of you who have been waiting for this feature, you will definitely not be disappointed. Okay guys, so that was a short demo of how the ECG feature works, and also just a sneak peek at the data you can see via the health app. If you have any questions about this feature or anything regarding watchOS 5.1.2, let me know in the comments section down below and I'll get back to you right away. Also included in this watchOS 5.1.2 update, we saw some other changes as well, and we'll go over those very quickly. One was that there is now a walkie-talkie icon when swiping into your control center on the Apple Watch. Basically, you can toggle this on or off to receive or to not receive walkie-talkie conversations from your friends. Another change is actually in watch faces, and Apple has actually added 7 new watch faces, and they are totally awesome. My favorite has to be the modern infograph watch faces, as they really do look clean and also make things a little bit more simpler and straight to the point. With this update, you'll be able to check them out too, so definitely get to downloading this update to check out those watch faces and a bit more of the new features within this update. Anyways guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure to get subscribed and also hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. And also don't forget to hit that bell button as well to get updates when we release our content. So again, thank you all for watching. Make sure to stay tuned and we'll catch you in the next video.